I've heard some bad takes in my lifetime, but boy, I will stand up for you for having bad takes. But if you don't do research on the topics that you're talking about, then you deserve what's coming to you. But before we start this video, I want to give a shout out to Insanity Gamer X for sending this video to me. I'm telling you, I watched this video, I kind of watched a little bit of it. Oh boy, you guys are in for a treat. So if anything, you guys see Insanity Gamer X in the comment section, please show him some love.
Actman versus Quantum TV. You had some thoughts. I had some thoughts.
Yeah, I just think some things need to be addressed, and people are getting away with stupidity, and that just needs to not be a thing. There's just too many people on Actman's side for the wrong motives, and it's very contradictory.
I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments like bringing up all the things that they don't like about Quantum. That's not what this is about. This is about bullying, plain and simple.
I really do hope you guys have some, like, I don't know, maybe like some snacks, some popcorn, something to drink, because we're going to have a fun time. Like I said, you can already tell by the intro of this video, we're going to have a fun time ripping this sucker apart.
Everyone's trying to make this about copyright abuse and all this bullshit. I mean, there's just... what the fuck was Actman's thing? What was the stick up his ass in the beginning anyway? It was that Quantum was just gonna fucking take down everyone's video by like putting out copyright
claim. It's a
claim on our channel, and it's like what, he was just gonna take down every video like on the internet? Like he's like got the power to do that? Like yield the power of YouTube on his own?
You know, Ron, that's very interesting, and I'm glad you brought that up. See, in my community tab, which I will have linked in the description for anybody to go look at for themselves, and I do encourage them to do their own research instead of listening to me rambling on and on and on. But anyway, in my community tab, I have a screenshot from Quantum TV's own community tab saying, "So it begins. Just got an email about a copyright claim I didn't file. If you receive any fake claims, please reach out and I'll try a retraction immediately." And there's countless other examples of him copyright claiming other videos. But hey, what the hell do I know, right, Ron?
And just like in the same token, it's like Actman on the other side with all his buddies, they're all like coming out and saying, "We want you off YouTube. You are going to get banned from YouTube." They're doing the same thing on the opposite side, but arguably like not going through YouTube. They're just straight up, trying to tell YouTube to take them off. I just thought that was just the most disgusting fucking thing. Like Quantum can't fucking... They were acting like Quantum was wielding all this fucking power, and then they were trying to leverage all their fucking subscribers and all their fucking power on the other side of the coin to fucking take him off. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, Quantum wasn't going to be able to take down anybody's fucking video. It was so hypocritical. It was disgusting. I was like, and everyone's like siding with Actman and all these things. Like, why are you siding with them? Ask yourself. Is it because they're really popular?
Tell me you haven't been following the Quantum situation without telling me you haven't been following the Quantum situation. But no, memes aside for a quick second though, there's a reason why we have a TOS here, to keep us in line and following the rules so we don't have another situation of where advertisements are pulling out and we start to lose money, and then YouTube's probably going to end up saying, "Well, there's no more advertiser, guys, because we can't pay you anymore. Sorry, bye." Oh, and another thing though too about that, because we're siding with him because he's popular and that type of stuff. No, dude, the reason why we're siding with Actman is because he understands the situation at hand, unlike you and your friend that are in this video.
Is it because they have a lot of subscribers? Do you think they're right just because they have a following? Is that how your brain works? Do you have a sense of real right and wrong? I don't know. It just really rubbed me the wrong way.
Your morals just go out the fucking window. Clearly, you're blind to your own stupidity. And the thing is, we are like Actman fans to some degree. I mean, a fan of his content.
I'm still subscribed to him. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be, but I was subscribed. I've been subscribed for a while. I really liked his takes for the most part, and this is just something him and his buddies just really got wrong.
I almost spit up my drink from him just saying that we really got it wrong. Buddy, the only people that got it wrong here is you. Trust me, oh my God, you have no idea what's going on. You are just sitting on the sidelines, not even doing a simple ounce of research into these topics. All you and your buddy is doing right now are just talking out of the blowhole, if you catch my drift.
I mean, you're not there to fucking bully one channel with 30 million subscribers. I mean, these guys across all their accounts is like 30 million subscribers. Like they're all going against a guy that's got 66,000. You know, and he's not even responding to them. He's continuing to make his own videos about fucking TVs and bullshit. And they're there making all these 4 fucking videos each about him. In Actman's case, 2 hours worth of content all about Quantum.
You do realize he does not just review TVs. He reviews video games too. You know, that's the reason where it was like patient zero of where all of this started, dude. You know, and he does a shit job at reviewing games. Not just Elden Ring by itself, but he still has a review about Pokemon Legends of Arceus. And he literally has playlists on his channel of bashing other content creators just because they had different opinions about him or they're talking about him. Like FOMO and Ninja TV. And dude, sorry, I am so sorry, man, if I got your name wrong again. I'm trying, I really am. I'm deeply sorry about that. So Ron, don't sit here on your damn high horse before I decide to kick you off of it and then pretend and just straight up pretend that Quantum is innocent. Because clearly you haven't do your due diligence at all, bruh. Maybe you should really do it before you open your mouth.
And then another thing that...
And it's mostly just talking shit about petty shit. It's not about staying on the fucking topic about the copyright thing. They'll say that for a brief second, a copyright abuser. What the fuck does that mean? That means you're just making a false claim is what they're saying. I guess that's the point. But it's funny because he's going to YouTube. He's not going to a court. He's not bringing the law into this. He's bringing YouTube into this and saying, "Hey, does this break anything? Is this illegal or anything?" But then he's acting like, "Oh, he's actually bringing me to an actual court of a real copyright thing." It's like, you're not in the same thing. This is basically like suing somebody. Everybody has the right to sue. Doesn't mean it's going to be fucking heard.
Taken seriously either, yeah.
But that's kind of how it is with the doing it to YouTube. So it's like nothing was going to change. But then that whole matter, and it's funny because he never dropped it after it happened. He said, "Oh, we want him off YouTube." It's like, that's another fucking thing. It's like, now it's not about the issue at hand. It's more about, I don't like who this person is. I don't like what this guy's saying, and I want him off the internet.
Insanity Gamer X, I owe you a thank you again, because holy cow, bro, this video is juicy. Okay, Ron, your friend right there, I'm going to address him in this one. Originally, this was about, you know, the copyright claims and all that type of stuff. But now, okay, little Quantum TV over here has escalated even further to points where he's called Review Tech USA a pedo. He's called Actman a KK member. He has wished death upon communities such as the Elden Ring community and the AV community. Probably some more communities that I'm not even aware of. Though one thing I will agree out of this little clip, that I agree, this should have gone straight to court. Relying on YouTube is a joke. It was a joke to rely on YouTube. And like I said, like right at the beginning with Actman, before this all popped off and everything, it should have gone to court. He should have drugged him through the courts, and we would have had our definitive answer, and this would have been all over.
Which is hilarious, is because that's exactly what you don't want happening to yourself. And now you're doing it to somebody else just because you think that... This is what do you call it? You can't play God in these scenarios. This is if everybody thought like Actman did, we'd go to war for the fucking stupidest reasons. We already go to the war for the stupidest reasons. But I mean, he's being one of those idiots. He's just following the crowd, which is really disheartening because I had a lot of respect for him before that, or at least I thought I did. I thought he was a reasonable person. I was hoping that, like, because I didn't know much about it before looking at his video, and I just found out he's an asshole for just trying to get him banned. Like, that's crossing a line.
You know, I just found something really, really funny. If they supposedly actually watched this video like they said they have, they wouldn't be saying the things that they are right now. Because I'm looking at their video that they used of Actmans and stuff, and like, I don't know what the hell they're doing with it. They're just talking over it, for all I know. All they're really doing is just talking out of their blowhole. They have no idea what's going on. Does this really surprise me? No. And I'm actually going to call you out on this one, Ron. You and your friend are fake. You are fake, some fake fans. Oh my God. You got caught in a lie, like with Quantum TV. Bruh, do your research. Do your due diligence. These clowns, I swear to God, man.
It's just ganging up, man. It's just bullying, plain and simple. And you know what? They thought Acman and Moist and Review Tech USA, all these guys, they all thought they were, okay, they all thought they like worked at YouTube or something. So no, you're YouTube partners. You do not work at YouTube. You don't get to decide who's fucking banned. That is not your job. You don't get to fucking play God like that. I don't care what the fuck the guy's doing. That's not your place. And just Review Tech USA just coming out and say, like, praying to the sky, saying like, we want you banned off YouTube. You are going to get banned off of YouTube. It's like, you don't get to fucking do that to anybody. I just thought that was really stupid. And then the other thing too, nobody really brought up, but I thought was really funny, is the whole thing about like how Quantum tried to get in contact with Acman, but he couldn't, so he talked to his mom. Acman was making it a whole thing about how he was harassing his mom or something like that, or gonna show up at their house and he was gonna have to defend his house, like, oh, we shoot on sight or something stupid. And it's like, did you really think that fucking Quantum was gonna show up at your fucking house, dumbass? Did you really think that was gonna happen, or you just fucking stirring the pot? Because that was really fucking
shoot
stupid.
On sight.
Yeah, Acman was like, yeah, we shoot on sight.
Okay, Ron, listen to me very carefully on this. Quantum was insane enough to look up his name, his family member's name, his address, and his phone number on all those. Even Quantum had came out and even said that he did that, okay? You don't think that's a little bit of a red flag? Like, oh God, this dude's insane. I better protect myself. Ron, if you were in Actman's situation, and Ron's friend too that's on there, you would be acting the same way. Don't play dumb with me on this topic. And this stupid little take that these people have, that they work at YouTube and they think they can ban whoever they want. No, this is called the commentary community, okay? We call these bad actors out saying like, dude, look, he's abusing YouTube. He's abusing so many guidelines and stuff. We're not surprised this dude is even banned off the full platform again. He's already banned invading. That's one right there.
Or something like that. And like,
he was just talking shit on Quantum for making some LGBTQ threats against somebody because he didn't like literally the only comment he broke down was the Last of Us thing, that fucking weird scene where they're just lesbians. They just decided to make the main character a lesbian in the second one. And by the way, that game fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And that's just one aspect of it that was stupid. I don't know. They threw it in there. That's what Quantum had an issue with, and he took it too far by saying he did go a little bit on the homophobic route, I guess. I don't even call it homophobic. I don't know what to call it.
It doesn't matter because that's not what it's about.
Because they were forcing this LGBTQ shit into video games, trying to force you to like this stuff. And I think everybody's fucking pissed off at that. I actually don't think that was a horrible take at all.
I'm making sure I heard that right. No, not about The Last of Us Part 2 being trash, because I'll completely agree with him. It was absolute trash. The story was trash. There's like so many things that is just wrong with that game. But did he just seriously just agree with Quantum's TV point of view? The point of view about, the LGBT community, that they deserve to be pulse victims and that type of stuff. Remember that tweet? If you actually did your due diligence, dude, you would not be agreeing with Quantum right now.
Acman is no fucking saint. I mean, he's no saint. If you want to break down somebody's whole past and history and see what all the homophobic possible things you could say, everybody's got a fucking problem. Everybody can get taken down for that shit. And if you don't want that shit being put on you, why the fuck are you doing that to Quantum? If you wouldn't want him to go back and we could do that and for petty shit, because you think what he did was petty, right? Well, he's doing petty shit back. It's the same thing. It's like, why do you have a right to ban somebody for doing? It makes no sense.
Yeah. It completely doesn't make any fucking sense. I just think it's really funny that this whole thing started with Elden Ring hot takes.
No, Elden Ring hot takes wasn't the ground zero of starting all this. No, this started because he did a review on Elden Ring and did it poorly. I'm talking, he did it so poorly, he gave it a 0 out of 10. Okay? Do you understand what a 0 out of 10 is? Also, if they really did do their due diligence and actually gone through this whole thing and actually, how can I explain this one real quickly? Actually did their job and their due diligence, they wouldn't be saying any of this at all.
Acman's video on Elden Ring hot takes. And by the way, we did a video about why we didn't buy Elden Ring. Quantum wasn't that far off. I mean, I think he was on point with his fucking review, and just people just didn't fucking like it. I just think it's hilarious that like Actman's essentially dying on that hill, and this all started because of dumbass Elden Ring.
Oh, I think there's a video I need to go look at, guys. I'm smelling another controversy. Here we go, boys. Now we're just gonna continue on with this video.
What the fuck is that about? That's a real stupid fucking way to go out.
He also has a right to not like the game. And it's weird because this dumbass community, and I will say it, it's just not dumbass community. I don't know. Not every Elden Ring person that likes Elden Ring genuinely is a problem. There are just people in that group, and there's a lot of them. I don't know why these people exist, but they need your approval to like their game. They're more concerned about that than playing their game and having fun playing it. They need you to like it too. And these are the people that he's talking about. These people are toxic. He's like, what? It's like, go if you like being abuse victims, like he said, and like I totally agree with that logic. I don't want to die 1,000 times for no reason, because the game's got to me, it's got to give me something more than just that. And if you like that, then that's your game.
I really hate to sound like a broken record, guys, but these guys did like zero research to any of this. It even proves to me that they didn't even watch Actman's video. They just straight up ripped it from his channel, slapped it in the video, and they said, how can we just do the bare minimum and get a video and get our name out there? That's what they did with this video. It is utter fucking trash.
But yeah, just trying to. It's not everybody's 10 out of 10. Let's just say that.
Not. The recent one they did about fucking Quantum that got banned, you know, that him, Moist, and all these other guys were in that video and took part of that video. And to me, it's like, you know, I think YouTube's making an example out of the Actman here by demonetizing him and potentially banning him here. But honestly, those other guys need some suspensions too, because they participated full well in this, knowing that it was wrong, and then they have way bigger followings than even the fucking Actman. I mean, Moist has got a fucking 10 million subscriber account. You don't get to have dumbass takes like that when you have that big of a fucking following. You don't get to fucking play God like that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to make the rules. You don't get to fucking do that.
The only person here with the most dumbass takes I've ever heard in my life is pretty much you guys. I thought Quantum was dumb, but you guys just took this to a whole new level. You're basically, from what you guys are saying right now, is that you want Moist and the other people that took part of this video, you want them to get banned because they had different opinions that went opposite of you guys. You know what you guys are starting to sound like right now? You're starting to sound like Quantum TV to me.
I mean, it's just like, at that point, he's got to, and it's just like, life's pretty fucking good. Why the fuck is he biting the hand that feeds him? That's been feeding him really goddamn well for a long time now. Just fucking stupid. Just really stupid. And if you guys have seen his recent fucking posts, and his community posts on his YouTube page, I mean, he's still going at YouTube saying, no, we're not giving up. You know, he's still like fighting back. It's like, dude, you're not winning this shit. And even YouTube, they said, whenever they made their decision about them not banning Quantum and all that shit, they said, hey, you can get a phone call with us, but that's not going to change our decision, because they draw the fucking line in the sand. They have the final fucking say. YouTube does, not fucking Actman. He's fighting a losing fucking battle. He's really going to die on this fucking hill over Quantum TV, just an Elden Ring hot take. I mean, that's how this all started. Please. Yeah, he deserves to get banned at that point if he's that dumb.
See, here's the thing, though, dude, and this is why I believe Actman has a ground to stand against YouTube. There's a thing called safe harbor, okay? Long and short story of this whole boring thing that'll probably last another 3 minutes of me explaining all of this. YouTube isn't supposed to pick a side when it comes to copyright claims and all that type of stuff. But you know what? Do you know what YouTube did? They picked Quantum over the Actman, over copyright claims, which were fraudulent, okay? So mind you, if this does go to court and Actman presents everything that he's violated on the YouTube platform and off the platform, and they've done this to Actman now, Actman has a chance to really hurt YouTube if he wants to. And I really, really hope he takes this to court just to make an example out of everything that's happened. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys like the content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. I love talking to you guys. But if you really did enjoy this video and you want more of these type of videos, hit that big red subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and I will never charge you guys for subscribing to the channel because I always wanted to be free and pretty much for everybody to enjoy it. But like I said, thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be this week. I got plenty more planned for y'all. And I know I've been slacking, but I truly do mean it. Anyway, catch you guys in the next video. Later, fam.